The last loaf. The famine had stripped the land bare. In Zarephath, jars sat hollow and hearts cold. A widow gathered sticks at the city gate, counting not days, but portions. One last meal, one final kindness for her son before hunger would finish what drought had begun. That was when a stranger spoke. "Please," said Elijah, dust on his cloak and weariness in his eyes, "bring me a little water." She turned to go, and he added gently, "And a piece of bread." The widow stopped. "As surely as the Lord lives," she said, voice steady but thin, "I have nothing baked, only a handful of flour in a jar and a little oil in a jug. I am gathering sticks to prepare for my son and me, that we may eat it and die." Elijah did not flinch. "Do not be afraid," he said. "First make a small cake for me. Then make something for yourself and your son. For the Lord says, the jar of flour will not be used up, and the jug of oil will not run dry until rain returns." It was a terrible request and a hopeful one. She chose trust. That night, the fire burned, the bread baked, and the jar held. Morning came, and still there was flour. Evening fell, and still oil gleamed at the bottom of the jug. Day after day, the miracle did not shout. It simply stayed. The famine raged. The house did not starve, because obedience fed before abundance appeared, and faith learned that God's provision often arrives disguised as a test. Commentary note: the widow's miracle began with a decision, not a surplus. She gave when it felt unreasonable, and God met her there with daily faithfulness, not excess. This story teaches us that provision is often sustained, not spectacular. God may not fill the barns at once, but he keeps the jar from running dry. Historical note: this account is recorded in 1 Kings 17 verses 8 to 16. Zarephath was a Phoenician town during a severe regional drought. Widows were among the most vulnerable in ancient societies. Elijah's stay with the widow and the unending flour and oil are biblical events, presented here with expanded imagery while remaining faithful to the scriptural narrative.